Welcome to It's On Halifax with your hosts, Mark Adam and Pat King. It's On Halifax is brought to you by A2 Canada and Oasis on Spring Garden Road.
Welcome to another episode of It's On Halifax, everyone. I am one of your hosts, Mark Adam.
And I'm the other one, Pat King.
That is one epic beard you've got going on, buddy.
Thanks.
That is getting, what's the word? Out of control.
Oh, no, I'm still pretty under control. I mean, it's groomed at the very least. Not today.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, well, we're just happy you made it here on time and, you know.
Just thinking about losing it, too, considering how nice it is today.
The beard?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so nice.
It is nice. It's been 2 nice days in a row in Halifax, Nova Scotia, which has got to be some kind of fucking record.
It's been 3 even. Friday was pretty nice.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And I think that's the indicator that the worst is over. I mean, because every day that in the past month or so that it's teased us with nice weather, it's only lasted a day and then it's snow. So
That's
I think,
fair.
I think we're good. We're out of the woods. We're out of the winter woods.
Oh, well, it is what it is.
And I say that now, but watch us get fucking snow in April.
That would suck.
I know, right?
Oh, I have a tea. Oh, yeah, tea. I forgot. I stopped at Tim Hortons on the way here.
Shut up. Fucking sour.
I left the house, what's the word? Early enough.
Yeah, you have a 5-minute walk to get here.
Well, actually, I had to do some walking around because I woke up at my new place.
Yeah.
And I had to walk back to my old place because I left my phone there last night. And then I went...
What floor are you on?
8.
Oh, yeah, it's a big building. I like being
It
up
is a
high.
huge building. It's a huge building.
Enjoy the view? Do you have a balcony?
I do. I have a big balcony.
Bitch.
There will be barbecues.
Sweet.
There will be barbecue parties.
I do love barbecuing.
I also love barbecuing, and I've been told that is the mainstay of my diet from now on.
I can handle that.
Yeah.
My buddy Jean-Marc gets home next week. We have a barbecue like once a week at his place. We'll just go over there, make a meal, sit on the deck, have a beer, and it's fucking nice.
Yeah, see, my problem with Oasis is there's no patio, and the city keeps denying my request to put one in.
Where would you put a patio?
Across the frontage of Lawton's.
Does that make
Hey,
sense?
fucking McDonald's has a goddamn patio. Why can't I have one?
Yeah, that's a crock of bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, it is what it is.
Do they give you a reason?
What? Yeah, they give us a reason. It was, they're stupid.
Oh.
No, it's all these stupid different issues with zoning laws and sidewalk depth and blah, blah, blah. You have to apply for
right.
a permit from the city and do this and that, and there's jump through hoops, and they can stop you at any one of these bazillion steps. So
Sounds like bureaucracy to me.
well, I'm hopeful that as much as I hate saying this out loud, I'm hoping the new mayor can change some of that stuff.
Write him.
Well, I think he's already on top of changing a lot of things that I appreciate. One is the reviewing transit and looking for, if Metro Transit and the Union and this and that are going to be too hard to fight and it's going to cost too much taxpayers' money, looking at alternative sources of transit like short rail transit, like Bedford to Halifax, or
That'd be kind of cool.
yeah, like Toronto's GO trains. You know what I mean? But on a slightly smaller scale.
He also seems to be pretty for the arts. He actually attended the Merits. The first time the mayor has ever been at the Merit Awards to present the Mayor's Award.
I heard that not only did he show up, but he killed it.
He did. We
Like,
loved him.
When you have a room full of artists going, the mayor is awesome, and you're in Halifax, reality check time.
Yeah. Didn't
know?
you say you got him to say blowjob
Well,
on stage?
yeah, someone had said something about blowjobs and dicks and stuff because, it's the Merits and it's Halifax theater artists.
Right.
It happens. I can't remember what he said, but he ended up saying blowjob, and then someone came up after to accept her award, and she's like, the mayor said blowjob.
It is truly a revolutionary time to live in Halifax.
Yeah, no, this is a huge, huge step for Halifax, voting in Anybody but Mayor Peter Kelly for the last how many years? But anyway.
More years than he should have been allowed.
Yeah.
But I don't think there are limits to mayorships, are there?
I don't think so. I think you can run consecutively as long as you keep getting voted in. It's not like being the
president or
prime minister.
Yeah.
I think even premiers have a certain number of times they're allowed to run in a row.
Yeah. It's good times, though. Hopefully some big changes. And then with the spring, I mean, this is going to be the first year of his having a new mayor, and we haven't really got to see much of the changes because everything's been buried in fucking snow.
Yeah.
I missed Halifax. I haven't seen it in ages.
I know. It's been so dark and dreary, and
it's been more like Britain than anything.
It's been windy as shit.
Eh.
And cold wind. Like, that's the worst part about winter in a windy city is I can stand the cold and I can take wind, but really cold wind kills me.
Yeah.
It kills me.
Yeah.
Like, it cuts right through. Like, I played hockey all growing up. I grew up in a rink. Cold does not bother me. You know? Because you can dress for cold, but it's hard to dress for really windy and cold. Like, there's, we're buying Gore-Tex.
Yeah, short of a survival suit.
Yeah, exactly.
Polypropylene.
Yeah.
4 or 5 layers.
Eight fucking sweaters, a jacket, and an emergency blanket, you know? Fuck.
Been there. Good times.
But, no, I've been really happy with that. We've just got a tweet saying the wind has been seriously harsh on us that work outside. Which I can totally imagine. Yeah. I sent out a tweet too, because Pat is funny. And a while ago...
Are those still there?
Yes, I took that picture today. Yeah, so I tweeted that out.
Awesome.
Pat has this thing where he carries around a bag of googly eyes in his pocket. You're out of them, aren't you?
No, I just have a bunch home. I haven't really carried them around because in the winter you stick them to something and they're going to be gone in like 2 hours.
Yeah, they fall off, yeah. But anyway, he stuck this in, last summer? At some point. Anyway.
I can't believe they're still there.
Yeah, I took a picture of it today because Pat has a strangely awesome...
Are you talking about the ones outside my apartment?
Yeah, the ones out here right now.
I finally saw them.
On your Eastlink box?
Yeah, months and months after you put them there.
Because I mentioned it there one day and you were like, what? I'm like, yeah, they've been there for like 6 months.
But it's not something I look at as I go by. I'm looking.
Did you only notice it after we mentioned it, or did you just walk by it one day?
No. After Adam mentioned it, I looked for them.
Yeah. Because it was funny. And anyway.
Well, and I would recommend it to anybody because it's just a funny thing to do. You look at something and all of a sudden, because your brain makes faces out of things. When you're sitting somewhere at night and you look over and you think you see a face, but you don't. I mean, your mind will play tricks on you, but you look at something and you think, that'd look funny with googly eyes.
Yeah, I keep finding things in my house that you've googly-eyed. Namely, my Alexander Keith's refrigerator.
Yeah, which I only needed one for because it's
the profile of the stag's head.
Yeah.
So he put a big old googly eye on it.
So googly eyes make everything more fun. It's my form of graffiti.
You're okay, Emily's. Yeah. By the way, this is week 2 on set of Ham Hands. We're not at our own location because it is in transit at the moment. So this cat has been, what's the word? Awesome.
Welcome to Majestic Smudge.
He likes to have guest starring roles on our shows.
Yeah, he's a walk-on.
Yeah.
To any show that's filmed here.
Handsome fella.
Yeah. By the way, check that out. We were just talking about the Merit Awards. So we might as well mention Ham Hands, the vlog or video cast or...
Yeah, and all of the great interview footage that was done before the show.
Yes.
I don't know who did it, but it looked gorgeous.
I know the camera work was fantabulous.
Yeah.
And those on-air actresses were sufficient. That's fine. I'm kidding. No, it was great. Some of them are really funny.
Local theater artists.
A friend of
are just
mine,
fun
Laura
people.
Thornton, they made her sing a song.
Yeah, they made everybody do strange things.
Yeah, which is fun.
Some of them were more receptive to it than others. And some of them were a little drunker than others, too.
Oh.
Some people were surprisingly shy for theater people.
Yeah, you'd think a room full of theater people, they'd be all over it, right?
But some people were pretty nervous. It was kind of interesting to see. But we
Yeah.
had a lot
Well,
of
and
fun.
a lot of the theater people work behind the curtain, you know. They don't really, they're not...
Yeah, the people who are like techs and designers and stuff,
Writers
understandably.
and-
But when we
yeah.
got actors up there who were like, oh, I don't know what to do. I was like, really?
Well, they're theater people. They're not used to being on camera.
No, a lot of them work in film now.
I know, because
Yeah.
you have to in Halifax. It's
Exactly.
just how it works.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. And we still have a ton of videos coming out over the next week. So you can look for that.
Yeah, right on, right on. So, I had something, but it's gone. I had something for this. Yeah, Archer's awesome. JCPenney, their ad campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I've seen it.
They released what was it? It was an ad with two moms and a kid.
I believe it was, yes.
Yeah, and it was like, families, something about families, and all just people raged. Like,
Well, not
all
people.
A bunch of
A splinter lobby group.
yeah. There's always that response group that you never hear the positives in feedback. You always hear the negative.
The negatives are always the most vocal.
Well, that's just it. So the lobby lashed out. They lashed out and said, same-sex marriage is not a family, da-da-da-da-da, so you can't put gays in your commercials. So they responded by putting two dads and a girl in the next ad.
Which is just the biggest fuck you ever.
The gigantic middle finger to
Oh, yeah.
all us.
Oh, we can? Actually, yes, we can.
Watch us do it again.
Here you go.
And it's funny because, I mean, was it 1 million or 2 million responses?
The original ad when it first ran, a whole bunch of that lobby group 1 Million Moms was like boycott JCPenney, but there were millions of responses on JCPenney's Facebook page of support and love and screw this stupid.
Yeah, it's just so funny that the vocal minority tends to shift corporate vision and shift the way that businesses do business. But in this case, JCPenney was like, go fuck yourself. And they went and did what they believed in, and as a I think that's pretty cool.
Well, and then the beauty of the internet these days is that, if this would have been 10 years ago, 1 Million Moms would have been all over the news, it would have been this huge outcry, but there wouldn't have been a voice to all those people who say, you know what, I'm going to go shop there because fuck 1 Million Moms.
Yeah, because Fox News can't twist the internet.
Exactly. It's there for everyone to see and everyone to chime in on. And I think that's great.
I agree, and it's an exact contrast to the opposite, which was Chick-fil-A, like condemning same-sex marriage.
Yeah, but they recently.
Well, they ran back and put their tail between their legs and ran away.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's just they corporate shills they are. Recently started giving out free sandwiches to supporters of same-sex marriage. So it's like, oh, you pussies.
Well, it's like, if you're going to take a stance, take a stance. I don't have to agree with you to respect that you have a stance.
That's true.
If your reasons make sense. Like, if you can make a legitimate argument, and I actually posted on my Facebook page the question, gay marriage, why don't you support? And I didn't mean support, why are you not a supporter? But why what I should have said is, why are you actively against it?
I don't think I would have anyone on my Facebook page comment and be like, well, for these reasons. Everyone would be like, I am. That's dumb.
Well, that's the thing. And you got to remember though, I was very involved in the church for many years. So a lot of people on my Facebook page are those old.
Well, then why even ask the question?
Because I want to know if they have any other argument other than a religious argument.
No.
If your entire argument is based in religion, and it's always been this way, that's a dumb argument.
I think it's a very good indicator that Bill O'Reilly, the pundit from Fox News, I believe.
Is he on Fox or is he CNN?
CNN.
I don't know. One or the other.
I don't watch any of them.
Anyway, he's a crazy conservative, isn't he?
But he recently switched his stance on gay marriage. He just threw up his hands and was like, you know what? I don't even care about it all that much. I haven't heard any arguments from the negative side that have been anything less than just thumping a Bible at somebody. I believe that everyone should have the same rights as everyone else. And I mean, I was sitting there and all I could think was, man, Satan's got to be wearing a sweater. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's getting chilly down there.
Yeah, so when people like Bill O'Reilly start saying, you know what, I don't even care about it that much, have your marriage. It's like, well, we're winning. Supporters are winning.
Well, and it's funny that it comes off as like it is a war. Like, we're winning. You say when we're winning, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's...
And that's how people treat it. Like, people who are on the, you can't get married, you're gay. Like, my argument against, I'm not against gay union at all. At all. My only problem with the way they went about it was they changed the definition of the word at the Supreme Court level so that it would suit them. That was my only argument ever. I want them to have all the same rights, all the same experiences, all the same everything. Because at the end of the day, marriage is about, like, monogamous relationships are about love and being with who you want to be with, and that's great. The marriage part is, for legal things like assets and medical benefits and shit like that, right? Like that's what marriage does for you, on a legal sense. Yeah. Other than that, I mean,
it's got nothing to do with what hole you put it in.
Boom! I know, but anyway, the only argument that I can see making sense is like, well, call it something else. Because the word marriage has meant something for 2,000 years, and they changed the definition of it to suit this purpose too, which is fine. At the end of the day, I don't care, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not something that was invented.
He steals that from Ann Wheaton.
I have no idea who Ann Wheaton is.
That's Will Wheaton's wife. I don't even know what they're talking about. Could they be talking about your googly eyes?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Anyway,
I just googly eyes are fun.
I'm trying to keep up on my phone. We're on a different set, so keeping track of the conversation is going to rest on Emily.
We don't have the massive television in front of us with the Twitter feed and the
Facebook feed and all the other different windows.
It's a great little setup.
I like this though. It's nice and intimate, and I mean the sound quality in here is pretty good. And
it's well decorated.
Yeah, it's way classier than that.
It's tastefully decorated.
They have like posters behind our heads. Anyway, things will change when we get the new studio. I'm very excited. Possibly next week. Possibly the week after. I'm not sure yet. So we'll figure that out once we get the studio all set up and ready to go, and then we'll have a permanent home and won't have to
Emily
flip
can get
things
us the
around
fuck out of her space.
Yeah, exactly. Get out of my room. And we won't have to deal with the dickhead cat.
Yeah, I like that cat.
I don't know, he's fun, but
he's kind of a dickhead.
He just moves stuff. He just headbutts whatever he wants. Moves the camera, whatever.
I feel like it's not a dickhead.
Yeah, well, he's tired now. He's been running around like a chicken with his head cut off for the last hour.
Chicken.
But anyway, what were we just talking about?
That was the most ADD,
I want to ride bikes.
Exchange we've had in a very long time.
I got distracted by people talking to us on the internet.
Goddamn Zatem.
Stupid intertubes.
What else is in the news, Emily? Come on, you're supposed to keep us on task here.
I know. Throw us a subject.
What do we have on our Facebook page?
I don't know. You're looking at it. Remember how we just said we can't see it?
Yes.
Suppose we could use our phones to look at it.
Yeah, but then we're like, I'm going to be at the bar texting while I'm at the bar instead of hanging out with, who I came to the bar with. I hate that.
Oh, what's this thing about Justin Timberlake?
He's awesome.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we should talk about that. I give up. Justin, if you're watching, because I know you totally watch this show. Justin, I give up. I give up. You're awesome. I have tried to hate that man. I've tried and tried and tried to hate that man.
Why don't you just suck his dick? Jeez.
He just irritates me because, he just wants to do everything all the time. And it's
not fair that he's awesome at it?
Yeah. Fuck you, Justin Timberlake.
Well, and what originally set this off was a video of him on...
the Jonathan Ross show.
The Jonathan Ross show in Britain.
Which, by the way, is fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's already been kicked off the BBC once, Jonathan Ross, so the shit that he does. He was there. JT was there promoting a tequila that he recently purchased and is marketing. And they must do like a solid 5 shots of tequila each and play mini golf, and it's
like a 10-minute clip of him on the show. He's on there for 10 minutes. He goes on.
Well, he's on it for the whole show. I actually went back and watched the whole show.
Yeah, but when they start, after they mention the word tequila, it's 10 minutes, but they do 5 shots each. And he like JT's just, they slam the first shot, and like Jonathan Ross is like, oh my God.
Well, he's got the tequila face.
Yeah, he goes, oh, and tequila, and Justin Timberlake goes, don't be a girl.
Yeah, don't be a girl.
It's fucking awesome. It's just like, what? Anyway, so then they do this mini putt challenge to like, each hole is based on one of his
songs.
Like the names of one of his songs. The last hole is called Sexy Back, and it was like you putted down this thing that looked like a guy's back that went down to the butt, and it was all hairy. It's like, that's really hairy.
It got a little outrageous by the end of it, and if you watch the rest of the show, the soul singer from Britain, Joss Stone, which is a lovely woman. At one point, Jonathan Ross brings her out. I think it's like 3 kittens. Each of the guests, Justin is like handing cats to Joss Stone, and I'm like, this is the weirdest thing.
His show is the weirdest format. Like I watched one where he had Emma Watson on, and they have all these people back in the green room, and they never come out. They just sit back there and like they just
they have
a camera there, and they just like he just yells to the back room, and they just sort of answer from sitting in the back doing nothing, just hanging out.
I can handle that.
But like, it's like the Andy Richter on the couch, but it's a room full of crazy people dressed in weird clothing. Like, it's really bizarre. It's just fucking bizarre. But anyway.
So glad Andy Richter's back too.
But the moral of the story is, Jonathan Ross' show made me finally give up hating Justin Timberlake.
But you haven't heard his music either.
I've heard a little bit of his music.
No, just get the album. Listen to it.
I've heard his... Like, I'm just not a fan of his new stuff.
Shut up.
Not really... all I know of him is NSYNC.
Well, then...
And when he tried... when he did, like...
That's not his
rapping
good shit.
and the beatboxing, and I'm just like...
Get his fucking albums. Don't be a twat. Said it yourself. He's awesome, and he's good at everything. So he's good at music, too.
I'm not saying he's not good at music. It just is not my genre.
Listen to it.
Just...
Do it.
He just doesn't...
Do it.
I will, but he's just not my... he's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their genre, and I'm not an R&B kind of guy, and...
Oh, yeah, it's true. Adam has no soul.
I'm a rock guy, and rock has lots of soul. So go fuck yourself.
White on the outside, white on the inside.
You calling me racist? I can't...
No, just super white.
Oh, yeah, I'm white.
I mean, you're like super white.
I'm a ginger kid. I can't help it.
See? No soul.
What? Buskers. There was a video online that I'm pretty sure it was an ad for a bank.
I'm pretty sure it was an ad for a symphony.
I thought it was an ad for a bank, because at the end it's like, see how far your money can take you or something, because the girl runs over and throws a coin into the hat out front of this bank, and there's like this guy with a violin, and there's a cellist. A guy with his big stand-up bass. Yeah, and that's how it starts, and all of a sudden, like, they start playing one of Beethoven's symphonies.
Yeah, it's a flash mob, essentially.
Yeah, essentially. But all of a sudden, like, by the end of it, there's an entire orchestra, an entire choir, and...
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And all these people are around taking pictures and stuff, and like, what the fuck's going on here? It's a
spectacle, yeah, it's huge.
So... Anyway, I just thought that was awesome, and I was like,
"That was a really good idea for now." Now that you've said banking commercial, I'm like, wow, that's fucking brilliant.
Like, yeah, it's something about like, see how far your dollar can take or your money can take you, or
I mean, as a commercial, I think it's brilliant. Fuck banks.
But anyway, it was just really cool, and I just posted it to our Facebook page, and the comment I left was, "Halifax buskers need to step up their game."
I saw a much less impressive video of a busker recently. It was one of those guys who dresses up in a robot uniform, like the human statues kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And there's this one guy who's just like poking at him and shit, and puts his hands in his face trying to like smear his makeup or whatever. and sticks his dry finger in his ear, and just fucking with him. And this human statue just lays him out, punches him in the face. And they're so good because doesn't even miss a beat in the performance. Just lays this guy out and goes back to being a human statue. It was pretty brilliant.
I want very much to find that video.
Yeah, I mean, you can't stick your dry finger into a stranger's ear and not expect to get punched.
Yeah, I probably would have punched him before that, but I have a short temper. We should find that video and post it on
Sure.
Our Facebook wall. If you're out there listening, because we have a few people tweeting us here, if you're listening, you're watching or whatever, post that to our Facebook page. I'd like to see that video because that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's always nice. Some justice porn.
So,
I've been on Reddit too long. Sorry.
Did it give you a justice boner?
Kinda.
Okay. Fucking
yeah, man. Go to Reddit. It's
go to Reddit.
The subreddit our justice porn is just justice. Sweet justice getting committed. Videos of it. It's brilliant.
Speaking of brilliant, a lot of our world isn't. And I posted a picture on our Facebook page of a guy jumping into a pool where he's not going to make it. It's funny. Anyway, it's just really shallow, and then all of a sudden it just goes deep. But he's jumping into the shallow part.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's about to break a couple of bones for sure.
Sweet.
And somebody put the caption on it, natural selection, which is awesome. Oh, look at that. There's somebody
fair.
already posted that video to our timeline.
Fucking A.
So that was quick. So thank you for finding that so fast. I love geeks. I love geeks. Hey, do this thing. But we talked a little bit about this last week. Like, geeks will do anything.
Nerd.
Well, like the whole like crowdsourcing, the funding of their movie. It's like, you want us to fund it? Okay, here's the money. Just make it happen. Geeks will do anything to get what they want.
Yeah, I knew it was Dan O'Coin. Living statue busker punches guy in the face.
Can you turn the volume up on your
Sure.
phone and let's watch it right now?
Sure.
So it's on our Facebook page. I really just put into YouTube Busker punches face.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Well, something like that. You're
giving him way too much credit.
How many of those would there be? But anyway, I just say how fast.
Hey, leave him alone, man.
See, fucks with his hat a little bit. Fucks with his ears. Tickles him. Sticks his finger in his ear. Oh, no, that was a wet willy. That's not okay. Smears his makeup. Boom. That was a good right hook, too.
Well, how would you see that coming from a statue? It's not like you telegraphed. That's awesome.
Oh, such a good shot, too.
It just keeps hitting him. I love it. Whoever edited that video together is my hero.
Yeah.
Wham, wham, wham.
Very clean shot. And when it's the ones that you don't see coming that hurt you the most. That would have been painful. That guy was not having a good day after that.
Oh, let's go to McDonald's, kids, because I need a shake.
See, and that's
anything that I can drink through a straw.
That's why it's called justice porn. I mean, doesn't it give you like a half a chub to be like, fuck you, ignorant piece of shit?
Yeah, they have it coming. But anyway, thank you, Dan, for finding that so quickly. Now, with that, let's take a break. We're going to go have a peek at some... there's some really cool This Day in History facts that we have coming up in the next part. And
history's for nerds.
Luckily, we're doing a podcast, and that's who's watching. Yay! So, not only that, but we have Why Is That a Thing coming up in the next half as well. So, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll see you in a few.
Oasis, epic sports pub, where you don't have to spend a lot to get a lot. You want your special day to be just right, right? Well, so did I. I called A2 Canada, and all the little details took care of themselves. An audio-video setup, photographer, and even a videographer, all working as a team to capture the memories I cared about. Oh, and I saved a bundle by getting them all in the same place. You should try it.
A2 Canada. Professionalism you can count on.
Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble. give a
Why are
whistle.
you watching?
And this'll
Oh,
help
he's looking on
things
the bright
turn
side of
out
life,
for
like-
the best.
Somebody posted it on Facebook, and I love it.
Oh, you're just.
Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps,
I totally forgot this entire number took place on a bunch of crucifixes.
Yeah, 'cause it's from the life of Brian.
Always look on the bright side of life. Come on.
You know what? I've
Always
never
look
seen the
on
life
the
of Brian.
You
bright
should.
side of life.
Yeah, I know.
I've
It's
seen the
always.
whole movie, but I've never seen it in
Well,
order.
life is quite absurd, and death's
Mind
the
you,
final
the
word.
Holy Grail. I've
You
seen
must
about
always
a
face the
bazillion
curtain
times,
with a bow.
I think the only one we used for that
Forget about your seat. Give the audience a grin. Enjoy it. It's your last chance anyhow.
Hey,
So always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show. Keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Come on, Brian, cheer up. Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Best things happen to see, you know. Always look on the right side.
Good.
What you gotta lose, you know? You come from nothing, you're going back to nothing. What you lost? Nothing. Nothing will come from nothing, you know what I say? Cheer up, you old bugger. Come on, give us a grin. There you are. See? The end of the film. Incidentally, this record's available in the foyer. Someone's got to live as well, you know. What do you think pays for all this rubbish? Make the money back, you know. I told him. I said to Bernie, I said, they'll never make that money back.
I love that movie.
oh,
Oh, before I forget, your card is here. Can you give it to that?
your Pat catch. Sneaky, sneaky, sir.
You guys all ready?
Are you ready?
Yep. There.
What? We're back. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the second half. Or is this the third half?
You can't have three halves, you twat.
You can if your total is 2.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Dan just posted another wonderful video of justice porn.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, some bus driver just uppercutting the living shit out of somebody.
I would like to see this. Also,
Oh, world star hip hop? Fuck these people.
a lot of language there.
Yeah, well, you know. A lot of urban going on right now. Oh! Finish her.
That just happened.
That was wicked.
I hope that fucking bus driver didn't get in trouble for that either, because she had that comment. I'm sorry.
Nice. No, and fucking World Star Hip Hop, I should have known that it was just going to be a bunch of black people yelling at each other, fighting. Oh, it's the most ignorant thing. It's... well, it's funny that it would be World Star Hip Hop, too, because last week I saw a video of Method Man from the Wu-Tang Clan talking about how much he fucking hated those people perpetuating black stereotypes, and that was just a load of bullshit, and people should be ashamed for watching it, and it's fucking true.
It's funny, though.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That bitch had a comment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was an uppercut straight out of Mortal Kombat.
It really was. He, like, dipped right down and gave it to her.
Yeah, I was impressed.
Watch the video online. It's now on our Facebook page.
Thanks to Dan O'Coin.
Word up, Dan.
Word.
It's fucking awesome. If you find any other justice porn, post it to our Facebook page, because we want to see it, apparently.
It's the word of the week.
Oh, justice porn is the word of the week.
Yeah.
So if this was Pee-wee's Playhouse, the chair would be excited. And
would we get balloons?
we could totally do a balloon drop here.
I know.
We'll work on it.
Next week.
We'll work on it. Just pull a string. Balloons.
And all of Emily's decorations.
All of a sudden, just a cat. We're mean people. That's all right. This day in history, Emily's going to throw us a couple of subjects we're going to discuss ever so briefly.
Okay. Let's see. March 31st, 1831, Quebec and Montreal were incorporated as cities.
In 1831.
Yeah.
Incorporated as cities? When did they stop wanting to be incorporated?
95. No, it's funny though. It was like they had everybody was so drunk on St. Patrick's Day, they're like, we should be a fucking city now. And then when they sobered up 10 days later, they were like, let's make it happen. So they did. That's what happened. True story.
Yes. 1889, in Paris, the Eiffel Tower officially opened.
1889, the official opening of the Eiffel Tower.
Which wasn't supposed to stay there. It was actually only a temporary thing for the World Fair. And then it ended up staying.
Yeah, I remember reading a lot of articles that people at the time were very pissed that it was just...
They hated it.
Yeah,
they
kind of considered it a scar on the skyline.
Awful thing, and now it's like the landmark of Paris.
It's, one of the wonders of the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it not?
I think
I think so. Maybe? I don't know. It might not be.
We should look up what the wonders are, and you can list them off for us.
Okay, well, I do that. You can discuss...
Things like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon and the Great Pyramids and things like that. The Eiffel Tower, but in comparison, is a fucking tinker toy.
It's a giant iron eyesore. But anyway...
what else do you have? Oh, here's Wonders of the World. Oh, wow. There's apparently a lot of them.
But there's like the 7
The original ones are the Great Pyramids of Giza, Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Statue of Zeus at Olympia, Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Colossus of Rhodes, and Lighthouse of Alexandria. A lot of them are very Greek or Roman.
Well, they're the originals. That makes sense.
Yeah, and considering when they put all of these wonders up, we haven't really done anything to rival them since.
There's a few, but there's other eras created their own, so those are the original ones.
Yeah.
But since then, Stonehenge, the Colosseum, the Catacombs of Com El
I think
Shakfa.
Stonehenge was one of the, the people who talk about the 7 wonders of the world, Stonehenge is definitely one of them.
And the Great Wall of China.
The Great Wall of China
That's
is
another
one of them.
Leaning Tower of Pisa. Those are some of the extra ones.
That's cool.
Because the wonders are not just like, holy shit, that's big, but like, how?
Well, when you say wonder, it's like, I can only ever consider Civilization, the game, like Civ 4, Civ 5. It's like, hey, I built a wonder, and it's there's no set amount of wonders. It's just you build something that people for years think, well, that's a monument to human ingenuity.
Yeah, but there's always been like that commonly held. The 7 wonders of the world.
But now there's a lot of lists. According to Wikipedia, we have the American Society of Civil Engineers have a list of their wonders and their buildings, and there's the 7 natural wonders.
But then there's the original, the 7 wonders of the world, because everybody's always talking about, hey, this is the 8th wonder.
I think it's more just become a figure of speech at this point.
Somebody mentioned us on Twitter there. Something about checking our hashtag. Was that Dan again?
Check your hashtag.
Is that...
Yeah, it was.
That's Easter in space.
That's Commander Hadfield trying
I
to
love that
juggle
man.
Easter eggs in zero gravity.
I don't think it's working so
It's
well.
not going well now.
And next, back on track, guys.
I just want to say we should start a Commander Hatfield for Prime Minister campaign. Like, start a hashtag, trend that shit. That needs to happen.
What? Prime Minister in space?
Prime Minister Hatfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Would that guy not run a country bitchingly?
I went to university with
He's
his
seen
son.
all of it. What?
I went to university with his son.
No shit.
Yeah, he gives him money.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
All
What
right,
else do we
history.
have here?
We'll worry about making history later.
Yeah, right now we're recalling history.
Let's talk about it. Blah, blah, blah. This isn't interesting. Blah, blah, blah.
This is our active filter right here.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Boring, boring, boring. Dear
1923.
world, please be interesting.
In New York
1923.
City, the first U.S. dance marathon was held, and Alma Cummings set a new record of 27 hours.
27 hours dance marathon, 1923 in New York.
Eh.
I got nothing.
Nothing?
No, I got nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Cummings.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I saw
Made
that
it
one coming.
worthwhile. You saw that coming?
1945, the Glass Menagerie.
Wait, no, I
by-
got another one. I got another one.
You got another one?
That's a really long time to be coming. Sorry. Keep
That
going.
was just bad.
If
1945.
I had to wait that long for coming to be done.
All right.
Okay,
Sorry, Emily.
1945, World War II. Okay.
The Glass Menagerie opened on Broadway by Tennessee Williams.
The Last Menagerie by Tennessee Williams.
The Glass Menagerie. Did you not read that in school?
Tennessee what?
Williams? Oh, God. And this is where I remember I'm not in the company of,
Theater people?
for the most part.
I know
I'm
who
a-
Tennessee Williams is.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
know
I was
anything
just
about
kidding.
the Glass Menagerie.
No, I've
Just makes
never
me think
read
of
it.
more sexual jokes. That'd
Nah.
be very-
1985, ABC TV aired the
Menagerie,
200th
really?
episode of The
Menagerie.
Love Boat.
The 200th episode of The Love Boat in 1985.
I have not seen a single episode of The Love Boat.